Yuta, gotta be kidding me. My lord. These last 3 episodes, and sadly the end of the season. But,
real
wowzer.
Yeah. I actually had to watch the last episode more than once because there was so much happening with so much dialogue that I was like, okay, wait a minute. Let me make sure I didn't miss this.
Fuck, part of it was reading.
Yes.
I think the most important things came out of the text.
So every episode's done. This is our definitive
Season 2
review,
is done.
And this is our review of Season 2.
I think so.
While also recapping a little bit of the last 3.
I think because so much that happened in these last 3 affected the entire season. But in reality, it closed out the Shibuya evening. Not even going to say, like, it was
Halloween.
Right, it's one night that took 23 episodes.
In the same way that Season 1 was the telling of the story of our protagonists and introducing you to the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, this season to me was unfolding the plot of the show.
Like the actual meat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like we're getting really deep into it now, and like, my God.
And we lost so many people. Hearts struck in this season.
You didn't think it was going to happen and anyone was going to die.
I mean, you were just clipping out. Ready? You're just reaching in your pocket, grab one thing here. This is happening. Ready? This is going to happen.
I swear I didn't read the manga.
And right, like this is, unless you got some in somewhere, just someone say, hey, this is what's going to happen in these episodes.
Somebody in the know at Mappa.
If we were to make a checkbox of everything you asked for in this stream world, okay?
Yeah.
You know, you called Toto arriving just in time.
Yep.
The last question that you did not have answered, where's Yuta?
Yep.
And damn it, here he shows up.
And
not in the capacity I was thinking.
So backing up a little bit. The fight with Mahito. Oh my God.
You know, because Mahito is a son of a bitch.
Yeah,
that is so powerful. But I'm nervous because obviously, you know, Mahito's gone. You know, but not really. Still there.
Well, Geto has him now.
Right. And he has that absorb ability. He becomes... I actually thought he was making Mahito into one of his little people nuggets to throw, you know, because he ran out of the whatever he bends, the flesh.
The soul.
And then... oh, yes, because he became his true form. Cell's true form in Dragon Ball Z.
I had Dragon Ball Z flashbacks of like powering up, and the way he looked was so fucking cool.
I thought it was such a cool representation. That is a curse.
Yeah.
That right there is a curse that needs to be gone.
And the teamwork that Toto and Yuji had together, where they just came together after all this time of not like doing anything, like having screen time together, and then coming and just literally clapping the cheeks of Mahito. Was just...
And it was like they were...
My God, man.
Even Mahito was recognizing the strength of Toto.
Called him gorilla.
Yeah. Top-knot gorilla. Because, like, he couldn't hit him, and he knew it.
Yep.
Because he's so fast. But, obviously, Toto doesn't come away unscathed. He's beaten.
Yeah,
he's beat up. But real quick, let's talk about the locket that fell off. You saw the thread slowly breaking over Toto's neck, and it hit the ground. What was in there?
It was the girl, the celebrity
his K-pop love or pop singer.
And his brother.
Yep.
Yeah, his brother.
And I saw that, I was like, my God. Because in this I'm going to say the dark trilogy that I watched of these 3 episodes, and then that was the humor. And when she's singing behind him and he's fighting, I'm like, she's fighting him now. I was like, all right, this is, there it is in Jujutsu Kaisen in format. Like, you have to have that humor to break it. But the reality of what was happening was there. It did.
Yeah.
I thought it was so neat.
It was just Toto's character being Toto's character, and for everything that is like amazing about his character.
I've grown to really enjoy him.
Mm-hmm.
I think like when we first met him, we hated him because he was the rival school. And then they built that bond. Then we saw the bond grow bigger in this one, in this season. And then this is their family now. Speaking of family.
Yes.
Blood Boy, coming out of nowhere.
Choso,
is he actually related to him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I needed I needed a yes or a no.
So yes.
Okay. So guaranteed yes, they are blood related.
From everything I'm gathering, the curse that is inhabiting Geto's body,
that brain. What do you know?
Is the parent of both Choso and Yuji.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that thing birthed or contributed to the birth of both. All the finger paintings and Yuji. So they are
right, because
they're legitimately brothers.
Because you said Choso, well, he did bring up that something with his mother and a curse.
Yeah.
Impregnated his mother.
Yep. Yeah, so they are brothers, and that's their parent. Yeah, and his name is like, what's his name? Rengoku? No, Rengoku. My God, I'm thinking about Demon Slayer.
We got you though.
It is a Goku.
You just threw out a good name though.
Yeah, it's look it
do you
up.
want me to look it up?
Yeah, look it up, please, because he's gonna be like brought up in the story so much. So something tells me that like through the history of curses, Sukuna is obviously the king of curses, but this thing has been around for a
long time.
Fucking time.
Yeah.
In parallel with Sukuna.
Well, it's like that's my thing. So Sukuna is the end all, correct?
He's the king of curses.
And then this guy.
But apparently when he was fighting Jogo, he said if I was a cursed spirit, I would have died. Because he got hit by something. So he's not a cursed spirit.
And
he's not a sorcerer.
Even Geto, which I'll find his name in a second, Geto said he would wish he could have absorbed him.
Yeah.
Because we've talked about his strength level, and I guess it was pretty ridiculous.
Okay, so Kenjaku is his actual name. So
yes.
I was wrong.
The living brain in Geto.
Yeah, I don't know. Rengoku's living rent-free up here or something.
Rightfully so. We didn't get enough of him either.
Yeah. So he is a spirit that, to me, it sounds like lives in parallel with Sukuna throughout all of time as like this really malevolent
he's a pretty bad
demon
dude
curse
thing.
That's probably very powerful.
And is birthing many a children.
Yes.
And of powerful at that.
Yeah, I mean, and so I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm pretty sure that Choso and Yuji are, in fact, brothers.
I think at least same father.
Yeah.
Of the Kenjaku.
Yeah.
Because other than that, separate mothers, the other two brothers that were Choso's brothers were a bit different looking.
The other finger paintings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I think Kenjaku was probably experimenting with like how to make curses.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's how they came to be.
Because that one, and now they have the blood curse Choso working with them.
Yeah.
Like being part of it. Now I'd like to see Sukuna's play in this whole thing.
Oh, it's coming. I'm sure.
Because like the way like Mahito was even talking was like, I'm going to be so fast Sukuna won't even be able to.
Yeah.
I don't think that would have been true, but
did you see at the very end of the last episode when Kenjaku was looking back at Yuji, talking to Sukuna, talking about this is the new era of curses, and he did the idol transfiguration on every person he's basically making an apocalyptic Japan.
Right, because most of the curse users are there.
Yeah, and it's something to do with Tengen's barrier. The reason why Yuki didn't want it to happen was because it would mean that Japan would have basically a monopoly of cursed
Now, Yuki
energy.
is the one that showed up from the first 5 episodes.
She's a special grade sorcerer on the same level as Gojo.
So she is our savior.
Apparently. She didn't do anything. She
Not
had a
yet, she just arrived.
With Kenjaku, but she wants to free humanity of all cursed energy. Kenjaku wants to unleash cursed energy, manipulate it, and harness it.
And it would be the curses world humans are living in.
So basically, the war is going to be, we don't need cursed energy, or we need to fully...
Because so the thing spinning around her head reminded me of Toji, with it like curse that he kept, but it wasn't his to use. He could use it, but it wasn't like part of him.
We haven't talked about at all about the ramifications of what happened in Shibuya, and how the Jujutsu world is reacting to what just took place in Japan. The scene with the girl in the convenience store, I knew Yuta was coming because it was the most horrific, like it was like a horror scene when the thing was like asking the girl to come closer to it. Come over here, your brother, your mother,
Why am I not remembering a lick of that?
It was when Yuta came into this. It was like how Yuta was introduced. The girl was going to get eaten by the cursed spirit that lured her out of the store.
Oh, right, and he like jumps down.
That was like I knew he was coming because that reminded me of Zero, about how like the horror elements in that movie. That's when I was like, I wonder if Yuta's coming now, because it was like this is like a horror a scene, and the last time we saw something like that was in Zero.
Okay.
And that's what made me think that Yuta was coming back in. I didn't foresee the bombshell that Yuta is now going to be the executioner of Yuji.
Everyone. No, the principal.
No, he's only tasked with killing Yuji. That's his task.
And now I was thinking about this. Is he wrong?
He doesn't know.
Killing Yuji kills Sukuna.
Maybe.
Yeah, but like that's your best bet.
They think so.
Because everything that happened there and everybody that died is Yuji's fault.
Apparently, the only reason he wants to kill him was because Imani, the guy who cursed speech,
Yeah.
he had his arms cut off by Sukuna, and he wants to kill Sukuna because of that. I think that was like something that I saw after the fact when the episode was over. I didn't even know.
I feel like
his
these
arms
3
were cut
episodes were right. It's
no,
all
it wasn't
blur.
the last 3. It was when
Okay.
he was a part of the season.
Because
2.
first off, the guy that was Panda, by the way, Gorilla Mode Panda, holla. But the guy that the higher level guy that's with, I will not know his name because I don't care to give him my time of day. The one that doesn't want to work and wants to leave. That now he's like blaming, fuck you, buddy. That's it. That's all I kept saying. Looking at him, I'm like, Panda should just crushed him with the rock and be like, okay, we're done here. Let's keep moving.
So the culling game is season 3. It's already announced.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, news to me.
And I don't
2025?
care if it's 2025. I don't care.
No,
Take
it better not
your
come out this
time
year. Or 2024. It's almost
and
that, but
make it as good as it can be. Give healthy deadlines to the staff that are working on it. And I don't care if it's at the latter part of 2025.
But I
really
need
don't.
it within the next 5 years.
But with all that being said, getting to the review of Jujutsu Kaisen, this is the shonen to me. Attack on Titan just ended.
Okay.
Every non-anime fan knows Attack on
Oh,
Titan.
I've heard of it. I don't know much about
Jujutsu
it.
Kaisen has the potential to get to the I don't know what to call it in society, but like everyone will know what the show is.
Wait, it's odd that you like. I talk to people and they've never. They're like, what?
About Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that after this season,
How is it still flying under the radar?
I don't know, but
So much has happened.
It is absolutely incredible. This season knocked it out of the park with the deadline thing, with the writers and the crunch at Mappa. All things considered, with the dips in quality of animation, this was a unbelievable season.
A good story.
My God.
Fantastic character development.
The climax to it, like
Yeah.
the story, where it's like,
Yeah.
it's like the walking Jujutsu Kaisen.
The thing that, like, you know, we lost main people.
Yep.
And, I mean, think about it. Like, okay, so Toto's hand gone. The other one's nearly destroyed.
Yep.
Nabarro is,
I think dead.
well, I'm going to say dead at this point.
Maki.
Dead.
Nanami.
Dead.
Yep.
And even Curses, we lost Jogo and Hanami.
Yep.
And, yeah. But, like, because I was thinking, I was paying attention when I was watching the intro credits. They're literally, I believe, everyone is dead in that line, besides like the end. Because if you look at it, like Maki's, everybody's there, and I think they're all gone. Besides, obviously, who we have left on the screen at the end of the season.
The season had a potential to get to The Walking Dead with me, where it was like, oh, you like that character? They're dead. You like
good
that character?
Walking Dead.
They're dead.
Yeah.
But it didn't get there, but I feel like enough people died for you to feel
It's real.
grounded
It's
in
real.
how real the
No,
situation
this guy
was.
is a problem.
Yeah, Kenjaku?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is definitely a problem. Now, Sukuna might be the king of curses, but this guy's the king
I feel
of
like Sukuna's
manipulation.
more manageable at this point.
Yeah.
He's at least housed in one unit.
Right.
And now this guy's running amok and killing
For thousands
entire
of years.
towns.
Yeah.
And going after the entire country next.
So with all that being said, are you ready to review it?
Oh,
You ready to
absolutely.
give it a
I'm
season?
always, I mean, it's sure.
All right.
I can only guess. We haven't done this in a while.
It's been a long
A
time.
board reveal.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's anything but.
Yeah, this is as peak gets. It doesn't beat Vinland to me, but goddamn, it's like right there. I love this season so much.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Listen, Vinland's a whole different level.
Yes,
whole
we've
different
established this. Shonen, slice of life. I get it. But here's what boggles my mind. How do you like both?
Oh, well, they're both S's.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. In whose world? I don't know.
Everyone.
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 Come on board to over here and appreciate all kinds of anime.
Yeah, but if you set them side by side, I'm pretty sure I fell asleep multiple times in Vinland Saga because we're looking at wheat grow.
You're testing my friendship right now.
And then this show comes out of nowhere from start to finish.
It was just a banger.
Yeah, it
all the way
was.
through.
Even like obviously the first 5 episodes were build up and that was great.
Hidden inventory, yeah.
Which was you needed.
We kept waiting for like everyone stop, reset, exposition dump. It just kept going.
I think what they really needed was that
until the last episode. That's
if you
what
were
the whole last
if you were in a
episode was.
character in this show, My God, I would have been begging for, my God, 3 seconds. I need a breath. We need to figure out. We need to regroup. No, they were hitting on all angles. They came here with a purpose.
And that was the last episode where it was like
Yep.
all that buildup, all that the fight scenes and like the character deaths were leading up to something that I feel was an incredible payoff.
And all 4 people who are left are still there.
And they're all just sitting in this like void in Shibuya, just talking to each
Yeah.
other until Ghetto fucks off.
Right. And then,
Kenjaku.
like, here's the other thing, because we're missing a lot of people with Megami, and we're missing
Just Megami.
and we didn't the talking one.
I mean, the Kyoto school, they were all useless this season.
Oh God, the girl on the broom
Mekamaru.
showed up. And,
Mekamaru did his thing.
no, and even after death, he continued
Yeah.
on.
Mekamaru and and Toto, obviously.
Right. But like everybody else who
Fucking
showed
ugly.
up that was on the train that
They were like,
Mekamaru
"Hey, I'm still
sent.
part of the show." Hey.
I guess they're gonna help. They'll be cannon fodder, but that's fine. Like,
Even who was it in the last episode that said we have to get them out of here? They don't belong here. Like they are like not in the same realm of power.
oh no, they will be gone.
Yeah.
Like Toto obviously still stands a chance, even wounded. He was doing fine, but I think it's almost exceeding his level.
Look, man, Jujutsu Kaisen's special to me. This is
It was great.
I saw this. It was a Facebook post. It was like you could take the red pill or the blue pill. The blue pill's Jujutsu Kaisen or the red pill's Demon Slayer, and I'm like, who's taking the red pill? I love Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is eating the red pill over the blue pill in Jujutsu Kaisen?
I am taking Jujutsu Kaisen. If you now work 2 seasons,
Yeah.
2 seasons back to back.
Yep. Well, yeah, 3 in.
Yeah,
Demon Slayer.
I'm pushing that out because
Okay.
that would immediately bring it down.
Okay.
I think Juju just,
It is a masterpiece.
I don't know.
Of Shonen.
And even in season 1, like obviously that was one of my first animes,
It was, yeah.
and it was good. Like it was good. Like, but season 2 is fantastic because it's everything that season 1 built. Mm-hmm. It was like, okay, well, I know that guy, I know him, I know them, and it's like, okay, now they're all dead, but sure, we're moving on because like, but where do you go from here? Like, you know, I'd like to see, obviously, that season 3 is on the way, but I just...
Could you imagine other nation states coming in with their cursed, like,
obviously, a handful exists.
they referenced Miguel, where they showed
Yep.
us pictures saying cursed energy does not replicate outside of Japan very often.
But
So-
it did in a select
it
view,
does.
but I think we got to get them all there.
Yeah.
Because this guy's going to
Did
turn
you
it
get
over.
that dig at America?
Yeah. Not much there.
Not that country. Yeah. You know that country won't settle for that. And then it'll just blow everybody up. It's like, ooh, that was a dig. That was a dig. I don't know, does America and Jujutsu Kaisen have any cursed users rolling around?
I would be nice to see like a handful from around the world.
Yeah.
Like one per, because you need depth in your ranks now, and you have ones that like exist somewhere else and have been doing well with like Miguel training Yuta or taking Yuta with him.
So, I don't read the manga, but I pay attention to what people say about the manga.
Yeah.
Which is the culling game is better than Shibuya.
Here's what it is.
How?
In my
How?
in my world of anime.
How?
Everyone says like, oh yeah, this one's good, but the next one will get you. And they're gonna say that about season 4, and they're gonna say that about season 5.
But how often have they been wrong when we've been talking about like that? Oh, well, maybe the Farmland arc in Vinland was something for you that I was told that it was a masterpiece that you hated.
Oh, it's so mind blowing. It's just
It is.
so great.
It is.
Was it?
It is. It was so good.
Did you watch the same thing I watched?
Yeah.
We clearly watched the same Jujutsu Kaisen.
We did, man. We did.
And it is nonstop swinging.
You're just gonna hate Vinland. It's fine.
Now I feel like we're about to go into a drought of anime.
I don't. So Kaiju number 8's coming out pretty soon in April. That's still pretty.
Oh, it's still a ways away, yeah.
It is. I have to get on and see what anime we should pick up now in winter.
I would wonder if anybody out there has any answers. I'd be glad
any other
to.
banger animes? Let
Yeah.
us know what we should be reviewing because
We're at a
right
drought.
now, yeah, we were having 2023 was nonstop.
It was.
Non.
It was a good one.
And now it's just a lull.
Right, and it's our darkest time. It's
I
our
have
winter
post-show
months in
depression.
January, February, March. And if April's the next thing we got to look to, we need something to get us through.
You know it. I sat on the couch after the last episode of Juju, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, right. What do you look forward to every week?
It's going to be a year plus before I get any more.
Like, so you went from Vinland Saga to Juju as like what you sit down, enjoy, re-enjoy, clothed or not, your choice. But like that was something you looked forward to every
Yeah.
week. And now
I gotta find something else.
Nothing's out there.
I gotta find something else. No, there's always anime.
Oh,
out
there's
there.
always something. I need something
Always.
within like 2021, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Like something that's obviously comparable to what we watch, because the expectations, what I have of anime, just keep getting, well, there's the dot moving up one more. So now it's like, okay, I look at Demon Slayer, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
Me too.
Okay, well, what are you doing to keep up with Jujutsu Kaisen? Granted, I'm not going to say like the stories are different, the styles are different, but I need something just as entertaining and just as fun.
The Hell's Paradise is coming back out.
I completely forgot about that show.
Yeah, Hell's Paradise.
Because the way it ended, it just stuck me wrong.
There's a lot coming up. Actually, I gotta go look. We'll talk about it and like.
Maybe we'll do a video and come back and talk about what we're looking forward to the most, ranking on their own personal tier list of expectations. I don't know, something different.
Vinland season 3 is in the basement for you.
Shush now. I hope they just stop.
Well, guys, that
you
was
know what
a
they should
review.
do is take the animators from Vinland and just put them somewhere else, because other companies
start
need
that
more
again.
work. Oh. Okay. What I really would like to see is maybe take the animators from Vinland Saga, whoever does that, Mappa, and to pluck them out of this room and put them here where they need help.
Oh my
because this is good quality content coming out down the hall. Meanwhile, you guys are just putting together a farm thing.
I can't.
Anyway.
I can't listen to you do that anymore. Anyway, that was a review of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. It was a banger. Certified S-ish.
Yes, please watch it if you haven't. If you have any questions, I'm actually, I'd be interested in see why you didn't watch it.
Or, yeah. Why
Right, if
someone
there
else
is
out there
one.
doesn't like Vinland Saga.
Please,
Or
please,
tell
you're
me-
out there.
Please tell me he's by himself. Please.
No.
He's by himself.
No.
No. We'll see you guys in the next video.